course, the left goes running right out there to push it off the field. Couldn't sit still long enough, we got a chance to run his track.
So there's a guy up, I met this guy yesterday up in the thumb. Now, this is heavier dirt, but he waits till his corn gets about 4 inches tall, 3-4 inches tall, and then he runs a rotary hoe with a, in between her, he's got a shank with a 1 inch or a 1 foot sweep. Look at that, look at that's doing in organic corn.
Oh, what a nice job.
By my foxtail, look at that.
Yeah. You gotta be very careful.
Yeah, you're at all the shit.
Very careful. One little wiggle and the dude's come to the field.
Yeah, you gotta be,
Gotta be on the top end, but that's cool.
that's what we've been failing forward for about
Yeah.
5 years. We finally found the machine right there.
Ah. So where'd they get
I didn't know they were named.
when they getting one?
We're building it Sunday.
Oh, you're building?
Oh yeah, we've got all the parts. We're gonna put together Sunday.
Cool.
You might have Willie's.
Oh, mine was fine.
No, Marie just kind of set them down, she didn't look at names. Wait.
Yeah, all we had to do is just take those shanks off an old,
Oh, yeah.
chisel plow.
Yep.
And, we may have to, if we don't have the right U-bolts, we're just gonna weld them to the bar.
Yeah.
The bar. Be good enough for what we're doing this year.
Yep. It's,
Cut it apart this winter and do it the right way, but it'll get us through.
oh, yeah.
Weeds are coming fast.
Yeah. It beats spraying. I said it beats spraying, especially if you don't spray.
Well, I got a $10 corn contract.
Ooh. Okay.
Everybody else is $3.90. So we can get, if we can get to 150 bushel corn, and that guy there, I said, what was your farm average last year? 228. You imagine that?
Ooh.
Now we just get the weather cooperated.
Not if you just get the weather.
Yeah.
Actually, it's for organic, it's perfect this year.
Yeah.
It's absolutely perfect.
Yep.
Getting everything in the ground, it pops out, the weeds aren't growing yet. They are now, but they
Yeah.
weren't.
That looks pretty handy. That looks pretty handy.
Yeah. Yeah, I called him this morning, I was gonna drive up and ride with him, but he was too wet. He got pounded last night in that rain that
Yeah.
missed us.
Yep.
And he just texted me like a half an hour ago. He says, hey, I'm going at it. You want to come up? I said, I can't make it tonight.
That's
But,
right.
I'll put next week.
Okay.
We'll have ours built on Sunday and might not have folks see him.
Yeah. Might just get the
But we got the same exact rotary hose setup he's got already. All we gotta do is put the shanks on. That won't take us.
Put what on it? Chain?
Just put those shanks on it.
Thanks, okay.
We've got 9-inch sweeps right now. We'll use them. They'll be good enough.
Yeah.
But I know.
We'll buy some 12 inches next week.
Yeah.
So she said, please don't lose my note if I don't show up. And I said,
Why is
"No,
Willie
that's
always
fine, no
last?"
problem."
The rain is up to
He wasn't last.
county now.
He
Oh,
wouldn't
is
be
it?
willing.
So, she said it's
That is why.
And she said,
We don't have control of that Ryan anymore?
They do it when they want, I tell them.
And here he comes.
Here he is.
They're always waiting for.
Okay, but it,
because we did vote on no, maybe, right?
right, but yeah, because that's our SLP thing.
Always going with Lance to the beach.
All young people.
Oh,
You ever wear shorts like during the day?
No, I don't. Can you tell?
White peglegs.
Oh, starting the meeting, hurting my feelings. It's not.
You have feelings?
One.
One feeling.
He just stepped out.
Wow, we have new pens. Do they write well?
Of course they do. So we're adding to this.
Sure.
Today we're doing this page, which is not in the old, has not been approved yet. And then this is the, to 2116 or 2.16, right here. Which I gave you the old version which has some corrections on it, some things that they added to it, I recommend you take that one.
Okay.
That's my recommendation, and because it's already been adopted and changed.
Okay.
So today should be easy. The next time, there's some minor things in the next part. Cause that part was not adopted.
Joe's not here, right?
No.
So he doesn't take it on.
Okay, so this is in here, but we're not doing this, right?
Right. the
Okay.
top.
You said third page?
Third page, yep. So third page
Here?
of this one, yeah, I can't really do it anymore.
Take the third page out, you're saying?
Yeah, and then replace it with one, just.
Which one?
It's the,
Well, section 13,
No,
that's
this
that
one.
page 13 on it.
Second to the last.
it's not that one.
Second to the last.
What's different?
I think it's just the bottom, I had the wrong date. This one, right here. This one. Or like that.
Ready, now we breathe it in. Breathe it in. How'd you leave it?
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, Walker.
Here.
Deshetsky.
Here,
Jentzen.
Yep.
Curell. Here. Kreiner. All present. Okay, approval of the consent agenda.
motion by Willie,
Second.
Did you want to change it to things? This one, Joe, not here.
Yeah. So the discussion is the last item underneath the,
26 tax rate.
yeah, under the open public hearing tax millage, the 2026 tax rate requested for the L4029. We don't have all of the information for that yet.
okay,
So it will be discussed at the next meeting.
And Joe Israel ain't here.
Yep, and Joe Israel is not here. He's on the agenda.
So with them changes,
motion to approve with the changes submitted.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Approval of the minutes.
Are we having public comment?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry, public.
Aye.
Aye. Anybody? No? Okay. Did you wanna talk on the building department right now, or when you get down at the end? Approval of the minutes? Motion.
Second.
Any discussion on here? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Alright.
Now we're in these now.
So the first thing is the proposed budget, which is this packet.
You have to open the public hearing.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
We'll open up
And
the
that's at
public hearing
6:07.
for tax millings and budget review.
We've made some different changes on categories, okay? With that being said, there's probably gonna be some, more updates throughout the year as we go through that. It's all there, it's just make it more easy that's wrong words, but, to follow, to understand.
User friendly.
Yeah, user friendly.
Yeah, yeah. And with that being said, we have in the upcoming year, 2, 3, and it seems like a lot of money in there, but we do have an expense of Jefferson Road repaving of $300,000 to $400,000-ish. So, we're sitting good.
Along that line, line item for BSNA update when we go into the cloud. I was at the treasurer's meeting yesterday, and they are not forcing anyone, and most of them aren't planning on doing it until they absolutely have to. I would recommend we not go anywhere with it until we absolutely have to.
Okay.
But that being said, it's $29,000. I gave out the information once, and I have the quote here. 29,000, and it probably will go up a little. $29,000 for all the modules we need and $16,000 a year. Eventually, we're gonna need to put that into our budget. I don't know, not being a budget person, I don't know how we can start saving for that now and get it into our budget. I don't know how that
So-
works.
With that being said, there's a lot of money that is not allocated, one.
Right, well, and that's what I said, we have the money to pay it outright right now if we wanted to, but yeah,
And
I don't recommend
two,
that.
we're doing wise by the extra money, earning interest.
Right,
That's building also, so we're ready for that.
so you just wanna leave it until the time comes
For
and then
sure,
we'll pay it outright?
because
We can make
as
it.
I just read,
We just ask.
And that's fine,
these are
I just wanted
estimates,
to
and
make
it
sure
can
it's,
be changed with board approval.
right, and I just
Yeah.
want that on your mind that
Yeah,
eventually
knowing that's coming,
BSNA
for
is
sure.
gonna say, you don't have a choice, you gotta switch, cause we're not doing anything. Okay, with .NET, we're gonna make you switch to the cloud. The county said they spread their payments, but theirs probably was way more expensive than ours is gonna be. They spread it out over 3 years in their budget. Okay, we could do that, or if we have the money, we could pay it outright too. I just want it in the back of your minds.
Yep.
Cause it's gonna come.
Yeah, that's two big expenses that are not historically in the
Right,
kit.
right.
The other thing, and I was thinking about today on Jefferson Road, and maybe you know that. What year was it? I bet we've talked about this before, I forgot. What year was it? Went from dirt to pavement, asphalt, and do we have documentation, or can we find it that it's truly the township's responsibility in writing somewhere?
Yeah, we know that it's township responsibility.
We know it is. I would like
It's not
to,
been taken over as a primary, so,
what's that?
it hasn't been taken over as a primary, so it is a township road. And that's why we had to pay the full shot for the paving.
I understand that, and it was a good investment. It is a good investment. It's a,
The county should be able to tell us, so it's our.
I would like us to look into that. I don't know who can, maybe.
Ken.
We can have Caleb and them guys check into it.
Yeah. I'd like something in our minutes, so we have documentation,
Well, that's the way I'm bringing it up, and they can come to the next board.
because Jefferson North is not that township's responsibility. And in reality, there's no difference.
Nor it's Barnes Road.
Silverwood, Barnes. Cause we're already did Elm Creek, which is fine, the school helped a bit also. In the last, 3 years ago?
But I can get a hold of Dustin and them guys and have them. come
Yeah,
to the
well,
next meeting. They
And
can-
they won't remember that it's gonna, cause it's before them.
Well, they can explain to us how they determine.
I'd like something in writing. Rather than saying, yes, we know, true.
So do we know if the township is the one that paved it in the first place, or was it the
I'm sure
county?
we paid it.
We did.
We did pay it? Okay. I'm just curious. I can vaguely remember when it happened. It was, yeah, I think I was living on Old State Road at the time, but I don't know.
The seventies?
No, it's later than the
After
70s.
that.
It was after the 70s.
After
yeah,
I
'cause
graduated 86, it was beyond that.
I remember when I brought my kids to school, I took Old State Road because, and it wasn't paved because
Long after
Jefferson
the road
wasn't paved
flipped.
either.
I'm
I
gonna
know
guess
that I did.
90-ish. So
We
that's,
got a file on it.
that's been 35 years, 36 years.
Yeah, I'll do that.
But I would like to see us shoot for next year having that redone.
Before
Cause
it's too bad.
as you go slow on that road, it's starting to piece apart.
Anything else on the budget?
Do you want a motion to accept?
I believe so. Probably gonna be a roll call vote. Will it be a roll call? Can I get a motion on the budget?
I make a motion to approve the budget as presented.
I'll second. Walker,
Aye.
Deshetsky,
Aye.
Jentzen.
Aye.
Curell.
Aye.
Motion passed. As written. So the first, I tried to get these to you in order. The top one is the depository designation. And that just says that we're staying with the banks, pretty much that we have now.
Right.
I move that we, accept the resolution as printed.
I second.
Okay, roll call vote. Walker,
Aye.
Deshetsky,
Aye.
Jentzen,
Aye.
Curell,
Aye.
Kreiner. Yeah, so because the millage levy, we have to wait on.
Well, we can do. It was our, yeah, we gotta wait on that.
The millage levy, we have to wait on, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because we don't have the information. Yep. Okay, so then the resolution for the budget for the fiscal year. Is this one? Oh, okay.
Motion by Willie, approve as presented, and then I have some quick thoughts.
I second it.
Discussion.
Before we vote, in the fire department fund, those numbers I'm looking for the right word.
The revenue is not as much as the expenditure.
Correct. So with that being said, and well noted, I'd like to pass it as presented. And then in our August meeting, dissect that more. We have, it's based on some that we've done in the past, okay? Which we bought property, we've made renovations to the building. Obviously, we cannot go that route, in a continuing basis, but I need to look at that more. I'll prove it as presented, but with that statement.
Okay,
I second it.
okay. Walker.
Aye.
Aye.
Jentzen.
Aye.
Curl.
Aye.
And then historic, maybe it's in here. Historically, we still vote on the library's budget, correct?
No.
But not in,
No,
Huh?
I don't think so.
Okay, we,
They did their own public, well, they're doing their own public hearing too.
They are?
Yes.
okay,
So they do their own budget.
but now, when did that change?
When-
Which is, they've always done it, but it has been presented and we've approved it historically.
Yep, it's always been part of our review.
Yes,
They're doing their own public hearing and everything.
wonderful.
So that's in for your information, because I know especially you, Willie, like to keep track of how their funds are and everything. It's just in their FYI. But we have no right to question as far as what their spending is. The only thing we do is have them rewrite the checks, you know.
Good.
But it would be nice if we had a plan for their excess money for the public.
Well, you have asked them.
I have
several
asked them,
times.
With-
and I will keep asking.
So with that being said, but we truly don't need the answer to that, correct?
No,
No,
it just comes into our state report.
right,
so-
in our state
because
report,
we
that
are
shows
owners.
that, yeah, that
Yeah.
money is
So in
ours.
reality,
We aren't.
yeah, don't vote on it. We still need to have it printed.
But what Marie's saying is they need to have a line item showing that they have
A
a
plan
place that they wanna,
where they're gonna
that they
get
have a
rid of
need for that money.
Correct.
So that it doesn't show on our part, which is all combined, even though we don't have no say-so about
Right.
what they do. The state, the auditor, I mean, in reality, you shouldn't have so much money on hand.
Right,
without-
right, and it makes it look like we have way more money than what we actually do, because we have no control over their money, but it shows in our totals. That's my only issue with it. But again, we can't do anything about it. And they're gonna have their own L4 40 29 too, so. And it's always been together in the past, but through research, we found out that it shouldn't be that way, so.
Did we vote on that one already? Or we just gonna discuss
40
it?
29, that's the one that we gotta wait on
No,
because
this, I
resolution.
made the motion with those, do we end up voting on that?
yep,
Yeah,
yeah,
we
we
did
did
roll
roll
call.
call.
Okay,
So then the general appropriations.
This is basically just transferring the funds from those other ones onto this form, right?
Yep, it's like
It's the same stuff
thing,
printed again.
Same information, yep.
Same numbers, correct?
Same numbers.
Yeah,
Do we need a motion for that? I'll make a motion. Yourself?
Lance.
Lance, yeah. I'll second it.
Any discussion on that?
Okay. Walker.
Aye.
Deshetsky.
aye,
Jensen.
Aye.
Curl.
Aye.
Kreiner. So the motion was made by Walker, seconded by Curl. Okay.
Yes.
That's a teacher voice.
Okay, so the first thing is the board administrative policies manual has some, general operational things on it. If we approve this, then I need to, somebody, doesn't necessarily have to be me, need to put in the name of the township, the date, and change the township name at the top. I see nothing, I don't see anything on that page that's objectionable at all. And so, the next is, or policy 002, it says at the top. That came from what the state recommended, from MTA recommended. It has already been adopted by, I gave you a copy that says old on the top. Okay, it's already been changed and adopted in 2019. I didn't see any issues with the changed and adopted form. So my recommendation would be that we adopt that today, and then we can move on at the next meeting. I put in the next section that you need to review, and we can do that next meeting. So it's up to you guys if you have any discussion or whatever. I don't care. That's just my recommendations after I read through it and went through the book that we already had. This is stuff that was already in there. We just need to say, yes, we're continuing to use it and maybe change some names and things, names and dates. So I think you probably have to sign this, or you have to.
I think right here, Kev, on the bottom of that.
Yeah,
Question,
yes.
different. Is this?
Oh, that's just informational for you guys.
I understand.
Yeah.
Is that current?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I put it in your notebook.
Huh?
That's why I put it
I
in your
know,
notebook.
I thought we looked at that one.
Yeah, the blue and grab one should be removed.
We need to change that
So it needs to be updated.
due to health reasons.
I have, wait a minute.
That, I thought we did that.
Didn't I give you the new one?
You
Okay,
gave me the.
that's the old one.
Okay.
I thought we
that's
did
the
that.
old one. Yeah, we did. This is the new one that I put in.
And
Just
he,
inside.
and he is not on there.
No,
correct?
no.
Okay. I
No.
thought, I saw that, I thought we did it.
Down
Down
here. As
here.
an alternate, he's down here.
Oh,
Needs to be
alternate.
removed completely.
Okay, well, yeah, that could be.
So he needs to be removed as an alternate
There's
also.
two of them that was gonna be alternate, one.
What's the current sheet then?
I don't know who the.
Tina from the ice cream
And
store.
there was another guy too that was.
I don't know her last name, I'm sorry.
We'll
Tina?
get it, and they can put it
Yeah,
out
because
there.
we
Tina Ice Cream.
Well, and
we appointed to.
I do have it somewhere if we need
Tina
it.
at the ice cream
it's
store.
probably,
Joe.
I'm pretty sure it's in our minutes.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
What'd you say?
It's
Sorry.
in our
Another guy.
minutes.
Who we appointed there, so this
Our in
this
the
needs to
minutes,
be
so we can
updated.
update this.
But Mr. Gratlin is on there or is not
No.
on there?
We
He's
took them off.
getting taken
Yes.
off right now.
Tina and who was the other one? The-
I'll get the other name. I've tried
It's in the
calling him to make
minutes.
sure he's still watching.
What's that?
This is a fireman, right?
Oh, it's, somebody, Amy, I believe.
Okay. I have it right,
You wanna
it's
look
in the
at it?
minutes from
It's in the minutes,
2
yes.
times ago.
I can't think of it now.
So then you'll get a new one of these then next time.
Well, we got this one finished on.
You just need to have a motion, discussion or a
You
motion
got a
to
motion?
approve
Did
it.
you make a motion?
Me? I made the recommendation, somebody else can do the motion.
So, okay.
Or I can move that we adopt it as it is.
Do we have to do?
Is
both
that
of
the
them?
2.1?
It's going to 2.14 is the last part that we should be covering today.
Budgeting for results and outcomes.
Oh, 2.16 is the last one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Double
on the
sided.
back, yeah. And we're adopting the old version, not the new version, because some changes have already been made which were appropriate.
Okay, do you have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? opposed? Right, so then we three-hole punch this and put this in here.
They already had a whole punch in their thing. Well, the old one needs to be hole
Right.
punched.
Take
Okay,
out
the
the other
version
one.
that doesn't say old on the top, you can take that out and throw it away. That was just there for you to study. Okay, and then for the next meeting, we have, that's the other side. We have 2/17 Township Board meetings through 2. To 27, and there's a new and an old version of that too, because that was also adopted in 2019. So just compare and see if there's anything that you want to make a change for the next meeting. And I made some highlights on that, because there were a couple of things that,
On the old one you highlighted?
no, I highlighted on the new, it's not in your version, it's
Oh,
on my own
I see.
to discuss
Okay,
at the next meeting.
okay.
We need to vote on that. But we didn't vote on it,
Then we did.
Yeah, we do.
did we?
Yeah, you made the motion and, seconded it for adopting the whole version
Okay, gotcha.
of the township board.
That's all I have on that.
That's it.
Yep.
So IT update, we had, the new IT department was in a couple of days last week, and then they were in this week also. We don't have the new server yet, they're waiting for some part that's stuck.
It's in the water somewhere.
So, they'll get that as soon as they can, they're thinking by July, we should have it. So far, any problems that we've had, and there's gonna be some, just because it was such a major overhaul, but they've been right on top of it and been able to fix it, so.
Except we fixed the phones.
We did. He kind of walked it to us, and Marie and I got that phone going, so. And the speakers. So, yeah, so far, so good. And that's all we have on that.
You wanna talk about the election stuff we did, that box that you ordered, where you want it mounted,
yeah.
and then the cameras.
Yeah, we, state mandated, we have to have a, state-approved absentee ballot drop-off box. In the past, we've used this. You can, if you get the state one, you can get one that looks just like that, it's ridiculous, but we're gonna get, it's a standalone. And we're trying to make it so it's kind of like drive up, and then you can just toss it in. And it's gonna be at the end of the sidewalk on the east side of the building.
So I'm, go ahead.
And then, because it's there, we have to have cameras on it. We don't have to review what the cameras see, but we have to have cameras on it. Eventually, the state will realize that that's ridiculous. But, so we have already.
Like a Polaroid or something?
Yeah. Single shot.
So we've already got a couple of cameras installed in anticipation. The absentee ballot box is on back order, so hopefully we'll have it by the November election.
And if we don't, we go with,
Yeah, then we'll keep doing what we're
which is
doing.
probably as secure, more secure than the one outside.
What's wrong with that?
I would say, why
It's
are we
not state
switching
approved.
that?
Now what?
Because it's
Not
not
state
state
approved.
approved, because the state didn't put this one in.
Ugh.
But we can get reimbursed for the cameras and for the
So
standalone.
that box that, say the mailbox out there,
Mhm.
okay, standalone is gonna be cemented in, bolted in.
Yep.
Okay, can we remove that throughout the rest of the year?
You-
It has to
wouldn't
stay
want to.
there.
No, and
I'm
technically,
just thinking for snow, that's just stupid.
I know,
God,
Well,
It has to
Yeah.
stay there.
Whoa.
after the election.
It probably doesn't have to stay there, but then the next election, you have to go through and cement it all
No,
over.
but we have the bolts, just mount it and just unbolt the thing and put it in the shed.
Doesn't it have to be
It's either that or
cemented?
they can walk
It
up
is.
and put
It's
it
gotta
in
be
that
cemented.
entryway.
Huh?
There's directions that will come with it on how it's supposed to be.
I think we should put it somewhere where you have to get out of your car at least.
We can put it up in that entryway where they have to walk.
Okay, just because of snow removal would be easy.
That would be.
Well,
Yeah, they
nobody can
really
hit it
don't.
Either.
It's not really.
That
Well,
was my
that-
idea.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Put it in this entranceway?
not
Not
this
this
one, the other corner.
Oh, the other? Oh, okay, yeah, I think that'd be a good spot for it.
And it can be locked, so it's not usable after the election.
Right,
Right,
right.
well, you can
So that's-
technically use it for your taxes also, but we think that would just look really.
It's too
Crazy.
confusing.
Yeah, we've got to be
Confusing.
trained on this.
Right.
And we're gonna get ballots in this one too, whether, you know,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's gonna
Right.
happen.
Well, it's got a camera on it, so it's
Yeah.
somewhat
it's
protected.
gonna have a camera on it, so.
Yep.
It's
See,
just-
come down and put the camera.
But we have it set up so we can review it if we want to.
Yeah.
We don't,
You don't have to, but it
we
can be
don't
looked
have
at if
to,
it needs
but
to be.
yeah,
Sure.
we can. But if we do keep it so that you can review it, you have to have it on a 30-day loop. You have to keep it for 30 days. So, and Theo knows,
Yep.
he's knows what he's doing with that, so he's taking care of that.
Oh, the Theo's doing it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, yeah. It just keeps getting more fun and more fun. They tell you have to have something, but it's not available. There's no fine or anything, especially, I have all the paperwork that we are going forward with it as much as we can, so it's, but, that's what we're doing.
I'm gonna have the guys start cutting grass towards the middle of next week. I'm getting a few complaints.
Cutting
The grass.
Burnside Road?
No.
Somebody did Burnside today.
County.
Oh, okay.
And they just started that this week.
Right, well, it was today. I passed.
Or
it on.
today, right.
Yeah. On my end of Burnside.
They just did 90
Get ours
this week.
started. They're brine and they should be doing anytime, so if anybody calls on it, that's.
So Deerfield, so I live right on the corner. Mind you, they stop at the curb and anyway. They brined it 2 weeks ago, regraded it today. Oh no, something screwed up. I'm like, they graded it again.
Yep, now the dust is back.
The treasurer was saying yesterday at our meeting that they have been getting, at their office, they've been getting tons of calls about the roads. She says, you guys getting calls about your roads? I said, no.
I get them all. And I call and talk to Dustin and
Yeah.
Caleb.
I said, not in the office, we don't, but they get them in the office.
Waiting for water.
Waiting for rain, but they're waiting.
Now you got it.
Now they
Yep,
got it.
So that's
It's
all,
time.
now you got it.
Yep.
That's all I have.
Okay. Yep, and I just had the update on the election stuff.
Whoever's living in Parker Crainer's old house is building a fence about 2 feet off the edge of the road.
Where's that?
Down Jefferson Road. Jefferson and the northwest corner of Jefferson and Gravel Creek. They have a fence. They're building it out of old gates.
Kevin's kid.
Yeah, Alex.
So driving T-posts in the ground and wiring gates to it, it's about 2 feet off the road. Clearly in the right of way.
There's 3 or 4 of them in here that the county ain't doing nothing with.
I can care less one way or the other.
Well,
I
they
stopped
think
it
it
when
was
there was
no
a lady
people
working on it,
stuff,
that's,
here it goes.
just so you know, that's a liability, hazard on your part. You're putting that at the right way.
When somebody goes in the ditch and takes out your fence, oh well.
What's that?
I said, when somebody goes in the ditch and takes out your fence, oh well.
It might happen. There you go.
Oh, it happened when I lived on Old State and ours were far off. They went down that hill and right through it.
I'll get a hold of the county, have them guys go do something with them. Got anything?
Me? No, well, yes and no. I don't have a report per se, except that the taxes have been, all of my reports have been submitted to the county and are waiting for approval, and when that happens, I will send the bills to KCI, and then I have 2 weeks to wait until checks come in. In the meantime, all money's been transferred, our accounts are at the level they're supposed to be. That's it. It was interesting because the county did go to the cloud, okay? So, and we are still .net, and a year, or last fall, I had heard at training that they were not meshing well, so we're seeing how it goes. So far, it's not been too bad, but they've had 9 months to, you know, to work on all those glitches, so we'll see how it works. BSNA has had 9 months, so we'll see how it goes. And I did have to contact BSNA today. I didn't do it, the county did it for me, because I was getting an error code, because I had to update before I could do the export that goes to the county. And when I updated, there's a little place where you put your address in, it has 4 lines. Well, you got 5 lines. You have to use 4 of them or it won't accept it. But there's nowhere it tells you that. And it worked before I did the update, but on the update, you have to do that. And so, yeah, he went through remotely and figured it out, talked to his team, figured out what it was, and got it fixed, and it's gone. They are very good with support, I have to say. They are very good. And they actually had training all day today. And so he was working with me at between 4:30 and 5, which is not bad. So.
Fire department, I gotta pick up some boots. I need about 8 sets, or 8 pair, how was I gonna say it? It's about $3,000.
2 or 3?
Three.
Each or
For the whole
total?
thing. Might be just a little bit less than that, but we lost 4 pair over to that lumber fire there, the pallet place.
Help.
Nails and
Oh, nails. Okay.
the rest of them.
So how many of, how much of us went that way? Everybody?
Our department?
Yeah.
But we can always leave when we have to, if we have.
Right, and you talked before that, so not everybody leaves the area, you guys talk with other departments,
Yeah,
somebody
they
sticks
kept
around.
Burlington, they kept Mayville. They brought Marlette in with just their ladder, the
Okay,
rest of them
yeah.
stayed there, so we had
Certain
enough
tools.
yes. Part of Deerfield was still around.
So you guys, maybe you know, maybe you don't, but it's huge that fire was contained and not got into that muck, because that would have burned.
We had it on fire
Yep.
5 or 6 times.
Yep, and Van Dykes were in there, ran for their tractors, and
They did good, they all pitched in and helped.
Yeah.
Way on fire.
they were worried.
Do they know how it started?
No, they'll probably never know, I mean, I'm guessing, but I don't wanna guess.
Well, when you see the videos of the aftermath, I don't know how they can figure out anything out about that.
Well, they
There's
have
not
pictures of
anything
it when
left.
it first started,
Oh,
early in the stage, and you can see then,
where it was,
and the
little-
general idea of what was at. So you want a motion on them boots, or?
I was gonna ask, do we have to have a motion if it's the total and not per piece?
It's about 3,000, so
Okay.
I won't spend over 3,000.
So, as we looked at we can still make a motion, you don't have to, because the budgeted
It's
item
line
is
item.
uniforms.
I still wanna keep you guys.
But the policy, I'd still like bringing it up
Oh, definitely,
and spending it, we've done that,
forever.
telephones, computers, yeah. You're gonna bring the motion up? Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. More importantly, my guys will thank you when they don't have wet feet. Building department?
Okay, it's summertime, commits are coming in, everybody's busy. What surprises me is how much activity we have for commercial in the village. I thought we were pretty done with, after we did the resort, with commercial. But we got Banco, so put a big addition on. Library's doing a pavilion in the back. S&S, Kennedy's down there that used to be, let's see, Hanks or Goods. They're putting like a laundromat in the front, like a few machines, and then the back is going to be storage.
Oh.
Who's doing, what did you say, laundromat?
Yeah.
Where at?
Right where, Goods Heating was.
Okay,
And it's not gonna be a big laundromat, it's gonna have some machines in there, and then in the back, dry storage, you know, so like little cubicles.
so a public laundromat,
Yes.
okay.
Wow.
Cody Bonner also had that idea, and he's still working on that, so. And then we got the restaurant that was Charlie's, gonna be a pizza place. And then O'Reilly's Auto Parts is going in Van Galen.
Just so you know, Cliff was working on buying another chunk of land.
Who?
Cliff. Canaan. He's out of
KMI.
So he's looking to buy another chunk across the road from him.
You mean from in the industrial park?
But
It has to be
still on the
eastern.
north side of Elm Creek though, not,
Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
industrial park, but where they're at here, it's gonna be right across the road. There's another.
It's gonna be on the east.
Across the,
Walkway.
Cul-de-sac, or what do you
Yeah.
call it?
so, you know, that was designated wet at one point.
Well, they got that one whole side still.
It was designated wet. Years
Yeah,
and
no,
years
there's,
ago.
there's lots of room there.
Yeah,
Not
so
up
that's
there.
not where he's gonna
No,
be.
he wants it up towards his other place.
Okay,
It's on the road.
great. More spotlights in my yard.
I'm just amazed at
They
how
won't get
fast he
that
grows and
soon.
runs out of room.
Yeah, hopefully not.
I mean, this is what, third edition?
Did you and Joe make your trip out to the resort to see if the paving's going on within the?
I'm hoping he comes in sometime this week and we can run out there, cause they got some keys and stuff for me. He had something going on today.
Oh my God, he's doing, yeah. Some kind of testimonies or something.
Well, that, and then, sounded like he had somebody that passed away that they were doing some thing for.
Oh, he didn't say anything about that, but he was busy all morning, but he did check in. So, trying to get some of these site plans taken care of for the village planning commission. So, working on that, but other than that, that's all I got to report on.
That's it.
Do you know when O'Reilly is supposed to happen?
It shouldn't be almost anything.
Yeah, theirs wasn't really that major, they right now.
No, but that, it's huge for our community.
Oh, definitely. It'd be nice to have one. Great to have one.
Yeah, it'd be nice. So, I think everything that's going on down there to bring things in is good. Good to see the activity and see some of these storefronts.
Get something in them. Any more public comment?
Oh, I got some correspondence.
Say no to-
I have some correspondence, no, we got correspondence. We got this invitation from Matthew
Berlin?
he's running for Michigan State Senate, and he's invited us to a town hall on June 25th, at the Mayfield Township Hall. So I will have this in the office if anyone is
It came
interested.
in about everybody's mailbox today also.
Oh, okay. Did we just have this? And then, this group
I
is
remember.
doing,
Maybe I
the
remember.
Lapeer County Genealogical Society has a goal of cleaning 250 veteran tombstones by the end of the year. Cleaning them, yep. So they've already started, but if anybody's interested in doing that, they'll give you the information on what to clean with and where to go. So I have that information also. That was it. Well, and 5,000 bills, but I don't get that all the time. So.
When they gonna start on that? Cleaning the headstones?
Yeah,
They've already started.
yeah, they started already doing some, but they wanna get 250 done by the end of the year. That was it?
Next meeting is August 13th at 6 o'clock. We're adjourned.
No, we gotta make a motion.
Well, somebody make a motion.
You really wanna get out of
Second,
Okay, now we're.
yay.
That was going home anyway.
Then the acres are
Now, is that new?
Yeah, never done that.
Okay.
Thanks for coming.
So,
Yeah, no problem.
somebody,
Yeah, August it is.
is someone